So slab experiment. We have three programs here. And first, we have to do a C program. We have to get A as input, and we will calculate the hours, minutes, and seconds, and then the parent process will the process ID and the parent process ID of each process will be printed. And the second one, we have to give enter a character, and then we have to check if it's a palindrome or not, and then enter the process ID and the parent process ID. And then for the third one, we have to enter integer, and then and process B will find the factorial, and the C will check if it's an Armstrong number, D will check if it's a Fibonacci, E will check if it's a prime number or not, and F will reverse the number. And then we have to also print the process ID and the parent process IDs for the following. This is the first program in which I've entered all the header files, and then given the printf statements accordingly, and then here taking the parent process, and then to get the parent process ID, I've given the function call as get PID, which gives me the parent process ID, and then using scanf, I've taken the seconds, I've entered the seconds here, and then I've taken the seconds input, and then when PID is equal to false, and this is a function, and then if PID is equal to 0, I've declared int PID equals to false, and if PID is equal to 0, I'll go to child process, I'll get child process by get PID, and then after that I'll be getting the process parent ID by using get PID. So I'll be getting the parent process ID, and then I'll be getting the int hours, minutes, seconds. I'll be calculating by just dividing and so on by hours by 3600, and then minutes by I'll divide by 3600, and then further I'll divide by 60, and so on, and I'll be giving it a sleep of 2 seconds. For next one, to reverse a string and to check if it's a palindrome, I'll be getting the enter the string, and then here I'll be getting the child process ID and the parent process ID is required, and the next is to print the reverse. Now to print the reverse, what I'll be doing is I'll be taking I'm putting it into and like I'll be putting it, and then I'll just reverse it. The array using for loop, I'll be reversing it, like string 1 j plus plus is equals to string plus minus minus I. So I'll be reversing it into j plus plus, and then so I'll be printing it string 1 as the reverse is string 1, and then next and I'll be also giving the process ID and the parent process ID and child process ID after each step, and then to check if it's a palindrome or not, I'll be comparing string 1 and string 2, and then if it's equal to 0, it's palindrome. If it's not equal to 0, it's not a palindrome number. And, the third one, I'll be getting the integer input, and then process B is created, and then so on. I'll be getting the process ID, parent ID, and the child ID by using get PPID and get PID functions. And when int I, and I'll be declaring int I and f equal to 1 using for loop. I'll go into I'll just get a factorial of the number, and then next is for Fibonacci. I'll get the Fibonacci number as the usual d equals to b plus c, b equals to c, c equal to d, and so on. And then x minus minus, I'll be reducing it again. I'll be giving a sleep of 5 seconds everywhere, and then next is when PID2 equals to 4, and then if PID2 equals to 0, we'll go to process C is created. After every process is created, I'll be printing whichever process is created and so on. Followed by that, I'll be giving the parent ID and the child ID. Parent ID is given by get PPID, it's parent process ID. And child ID, I'll be getting it get PID and so on. And next first for Armstrong number, while I'm just getting the Armstrong number is here as on as a person 10, r rest plus equals r into 3, like 3 times, and then I'll be getting, if it's equal, then it's an Armstrong number, articles, and if it's not, it's not an Armstrong number, so on. And the last one is I'm getting a parent process ID, and to check if it's a prime number or not. And if it's equal, here if it's equal to 2, it's a prime number. If it's not equal to 2, it's not a prime number. The number of times it's getting divided. So that's all for this experiment. And then I'll be giving, as I told, process. Yeah, there's a reverse of the number. The reverse of the number, I'll be doing it using the while loop, and then I'll be using a modulus operator, and then I'll be multiplying the result of the modulus and then adding it again, and so on. That's that way. And then I'll be printing it as a reverse of the following number, and I'll be given a sleep of 5 seconds. That's one of the programs. Let's go 25%, and then 6 hours 56 minutes and 0 seconds. And then let's go for the second experiment. Enter the string, it says the reverse is numerals, and then it's not a palindrome number, and then the sleep time, and then for the third one, let's enter an integer 22. So that's a Fibonacci series, and then the sleep time followed by the Armstrong number, and then followed by the prime number, and then followed by the reverse. That's all for this experiment.